GM, how is it going? What is up? All right. We are on Mooncast episode 40. Pretty awesome, pretty lit. It's crazy that we've done 40 so far. We're going to get right into the VC with our co-host and guests, and we'll do some light introductions here. All right, let's go. GM, guys. We are now live and ready to go. We got Carter here and Billy. We're going to start off with our light intros. I'll go ahead and start off. I'm GhostcatJoypad, your host of the Mooncast, and yeah, Web3 content creator, founder of Moondance. But that's pretty much it. Carter, you wanna go next?
Yep. Hey, I'm Carter. I'm the co-host with the most. Oh, I've heard that before. But nah, what's good? Yeah, I'm a 16-year-old. Web3 content creator. Been doing this for about 4 years now. We cooking, and yeah, bro, we stream every night. Yeah, that's about it. It's
a lot. All right,
Billy.
Take it away, Billy.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Billy. I'm a multi-chain educational content creator focusing on bringing opportunities to the community, and as well I'm also building the live stream cabal, which is a group of streamers that all collab together and just create content and help each other grow.
I'm not gonna lie, Billy, I didn't know you were the one that founded that. That's awesome. It
started as like a help to Mr. Greenity because I was tired of like 50,000 group chats, and even when we started I was like, this isn't going to be anything serious, this is just for collabs. And then as it progressed, I'm like, well, I might as well try and make it something where like we actually can grow from it, so here we are.
Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, I feel like the best groups and projects are the ones that kind of start off kind of naturally like that. Like nobody takes it too seriously to start with. But I think long-term wise, they last the most.
Exactly. We have a solid group of people there too.
Yeah, I'm pretty solid too. For the podcast, let's go. Can you believe it's been 40 episodes? I started off doing these once a month, and then I moved to once a week, and there's been a lot. But it's been awesome. So yeah, appreciate you guys being here for episode 40. I want to do something big for 50, so 10 away. But yeah, we've gone through.
Ooh.
Carter is our third co-host.
We could maybe pop some champagne because we at the Grammys and we at 50.
I mean, I don't know if Carter can have champagne. So
no, I'll have like sparkling water or something. You guys can pop some champagne because we're at the Grammys, baby.
Wait, wouldn't it be crazy if I have the bottle right here and we somehow continue the stream of popping it across all of us? We just time it perfectly. I think that would be pretty easy.
You're so old. Go.
How is that being old, bro?
Just you would get excited by something like that, Oh my gosh, we continue to train. That's like when you do the wave at different stadiums. Like you're always the guy that stands up. You're like, whoa. Like, dude, it's the wave. Chill.
It's not. That's a little different. All right then. All right, fine. But no. So I usually like to go over like any news and updates that happened within the space that we've seen on the timeline. Not gonna lie, I didn't see too much this week. The markets keep going down. I feel like it's going up a little bit. But yeah, like no noticeable news that I saw, like aside from like anything that happened on Ronin, which all the exciting stuff happened like last week or the last month. So I don't know if you guys saw anything on the timeline that
I saw that Carter build a desk. I did see that.
That was pretty mid.
That's crazy, bro. He even said it mid. He was like, I mean, no, it was a good desk. The build, the desk was good.
The fact that you took 3 hours to build the desk is
I mean, Yeah.
To be fair though, you didn't use any power tools, right?
No, I use.
Did he use what
You
came
don't
in the
need power
box?
tools for a fucking
Well,
desk.
It's fast, you know. You get it done in like 5 minutes.
Okay, it's faster,
Right
yeah,
there.
but you don't
This
need
is what
that
I
shit.
use. Use this
Yeah, they
and
come.
these
They
things
come
right
with an
here.
Allen wrench. Yeah, they come with an Allen wrench. That's
mean,
all you need.
It could have
That's all
dropped.
you need.
It could have dropped 30 minutes for Carter though. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, fair.
So, but
pretty
usually
fair.
the
No,
tools,
it wasn't even 3 hours. It was literally probably an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe.
was it
The
though?
first hour was the first hour was me taking apart my old desk and vacuuming and stuff and breaking the vacuum.
That's true. That is very true. But no, there's a lot of worrisome things happening in Web3. I titled this episode "Is Web3 Gaming Dead?" because we saw a lot of projects shut down, but I think it's gonna happen even more so throughout these next few months. Because yeah, I think VCs are getting
Why?
really scared at the moment with like how Web3 gaming is doing, and like to be honest, a lot of the projects that had the most funding are like doing like nothing, bro. Like there's so many like okay, not to name a project, but I'm gonna name one.
Drop it.
Aurora got hella funding, bro. They got like millions of dollars, and like their project should be way better than what it is now. Like, what are they doing? You know what I mean? It's like, as a VC, like if you're looking at that and you're looking at other projects, it's like, I'm not going to invest in this space, you know? So I feel like funds are going to dry out for a lot of projects. And yeah,
Well,
I don't know.
I think my view on Web3 gaming has always been bearish, and it's funny because I do genuinely believe in like Ronin and some of the games that are on there, like Axie, you know, games that have stood the test of time already. But at the end of the day, you don't need Web3 to have a marketplace for your game. And you see that with CSGO. You see that with there's a game called Blankos that uses crypto, but it's a third-party marketplace
I'm
that you
talking
can
about.
just buy with crypto. You know?
Nah, Blankos died years ago, bro.
No, it did. No, it definitely did. But all I'm saying is like, you know, it was a good concept, and it can be done without the use of
Yeah.
necessarily Web3, right? And that's the overall bearish case for me. Is it's a hindrance on the games already because of lack of funding, and then on top of that, you have to just constantly fight an uphill battle with development and new technology and updates and rewarding players. You know, it's a whole mess, right? But it can be done, right? I don't know. That's just my sort of thought. I don't know what you guys think, or like if I'm wrong or whatever. You know, it's just like that's just my overall thought. When you talk about Web3 gaming, I immediately go to CSGO. CSGO has been here for 10 plus years doing that already, you know?
True. Carter, what do you think? What's your opinion on the topic?
I think Web3 gaming is not gonna die. I'm very bullish on Web3 gaming actually, but I think what Billy said is right. But these games don't have to market themselves as just a Web3 game. I think that they try to set themselves apart from these Web2 games, these AAA games, and be like, oh, we're a Web3 game. Don't tell people that. You know what I mean? You don't have to be like, yo, the best Web3 game. That scares people. The best NFT game, the best crypto game. That scares people. You kind of have to introduce them to Web3 in a way that they don't even know they're using Web3. So basically, be a Web3 game without people knowing your Web3 game and trying to like push it as a Web3 game. You know what I mean?
I get you. Some projects have done that already. Like you said, don't market it too heavily like that, but at the same time, don't hide it, because there's projects that hide it, and it's like, dude, you're just gonna lose the trust of people that have no idea, and then they find out and they're like disappointed and they're like, oh, you lied, you didn't mention that. So
I think one of the best that have done it and not really like pushed it as much as Off the Grid. I don't like playing Off the Grid, but I think that's probably one of the best that have done it as like not marketing it as a Web3 game. You know what I mean?
yeah, they're also messing up though with a lot of they're also like yes, they did that amazingly, but now they're just ruining everything they've established with that with
Yeah.
like their token, and now apparently you're gonna have to the token in game apparently is not even like you can't exchange that outside of the game
Ooh.
as well. And then
I haven't paid attention to OTG.
and then something else too that's in their like terms of service or whatever, and like or their white paper or whatever, like apparently the NFTs you're gonna have to send out of your account, and you could only exchange those on OpenSea, but there's also a limit until you have to KYC.
KYC, yeah.
And it's like, dude, that's literally just CS:GO. Like, you're not even Web3 at that point. Like, you know what I mean? So like they're completely ruining what they've established and called themselves. So I mean, we'll see what happens there, but like a lot of people are not liking the direction they're headed. Because it's like, dude, okay, like you're literally like that's what CS:GO is doing. You're not solving any problems because now people have to just go through the same, you know?
But okay, so let me ask you a question. What problem does Web3 gaming solve?
For
in
me, it's
general?
just easier control over your assets. And I think a good example of that for me is like portals. You play a game, you unlock assets, but then you could easily trade that out with other players. You can exchange them. You know, you give people the choice to do it on, you know, other marketplaces. Star Atlas is another good example because you could do all that in game. You could buy assets, sell assets in game already in Star Atlas. So it's just very easy, you know, once you have an account. So I think that's, you know, like I don't want to have to go send stuff out, list it on a different marketplace that has nothing to do with the project. You know what I mean? I don't know.
So let me also ask this question, and I'm poking conversation, but so do we think that is an actual issue in the real gaming market right now?
Well, I mean, there's not really a gaming market right now, like with most games. I mean, again, like you said, one of the only games that allow you to even sell assets is like CS:GO or Roblox. But in terms of like other games that people play, it's not there. You know, you can't do it at all. So that's one thing. You know.
Right.
So like, I would love to do that in Fortnite. I'd be freaking rich if I could sell my skins. You know. Okay. All right, Carter. All right, bro.
Sorry, I'm just here, man.
But that would then have to mean that there would have to be a limit on the amount of skins that you put out, right? And in a case like Fortnite where you have so many people playing it, now you have to cut down on how many skins you give out, and now there's a whole market for that, which also causes different issues within that community.
What issues?
Like, you know, payment processing and you know, just why would they want to sell a skin, or if it's unlimited, why would they want to sell it even then, right? If they can get it just from Epic Games themselves.
Well, yeah, that's because there is no there's no infrastructure for it right now for those games. They don't have limits. And that's another thing people get annoyed with too, like even with Fortnite, when they bring back skins that were from a battle pass, because they know that that was time limited. So those are limited. But you know, gamers don't like that as well. So if they had set it up like that, where like there's certain rarities have certain quantities and supplies, and there would be a marketplace for that. But they don't have that. And it works though. I mean, we know it works. It works well in Roblox. It works well in CS:GO.
I think it works well for certain games. It's definitely not an every game thing. Like I don't think a single player based game can utilize Web3.
Oh heck no, that would be pointless.
You know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like
that's pointless.
so. Are we only talking about these multiplayer sort of games,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no,
Well,
I don't.
It
I
makes
don't,
sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think single player games that would be completely useless. Like, bro, there's no point to that.
Well, I mean, I only bring that up because you see games like Assassin's Creed bringing in battle passes for their games, and it's like, what's
That's
the
great.
point
Like,
of that,
yeah,
right?
what is the point? Who's gonna buy that? Like, once you're done with the
Yeah,
story,
and like introducing seasons to these single player games, where like the seasons now act as DLC, you know, and
yeah,
it's
that's
just
weird.
weird. It's weird.
That's
But
a
anyways,
money
that was a
grab.
tangent. But that's why I wanted to bring up single player games because yeah, there are going to be games that utilize this, and it's like, why am I even buying this? Oh, I'm
Hmm.
buying this NFT just to play in game, which is a lot of Web3 games right now. To be fair, is just you buy this NFT and you just get to use it in game, you know.
Yes, Carter's on an adventure
And
there.
there's no like
Yeah.
there's no like multiplayer aspects to it,
Yeah, that's
for most of
annoying.
the games. Most of the games, right?
Hmm.
You have a lot of games that do have multiplayer. But like I'm sitting here trying to set things up with Carter for, live stream Cabal stuff, like what Web3 games can we play? And I'm like, I honestly don't know because not a lot of them are multiplayer right now.
That's true.
It's like even playing Axie, like I want to play Axie, but like I don't think they have a specifically multiplayer game right now, right? And
Yeah, they
you
have.
know,
Yeah, they do.
until the MMO. Well, I know they're card games and stuff, but like you have to level up and like grind a little bit before.
Mm.
But like, there's no like game that you can just log in, play PvP, right? The MMO is most likely gonna, solve to some degree where you can just play with friends and have a conversation.
Hmm.
It'd be
I
really
don't know
cool
if
if there
that
was a
made sense, but like,
TCG that was online.
Okay, bro.
anyways, I'll stop
Soon.
yapping.
No, that's what
Stop
we're
yapping.
here for, to yap. But no, you bring up some solid points. We got donate in the chat. What is good? Donate. If you guys didn't know,
Oh, hey, donate.
donate is a project on Ronin, which basically allows you to have a link set up to airdrop viewers in your chat token. And you could even
Wait, I can airdrop viewers in my
yeah,
chat token?
and they could donate
Yeah, now
and
pass.
and they could donate to you token as well easily with the link, so you could set up an account.
Oh, hold on.
Hence the name donate. But yeah, an easy way for people to donate tokens to you. You have your link set up and they could send you Ronin or other tokens as well. But yeah, I think it's pretty
That's
cool.
dope.
Yeah. So we're gonna
I think they
be
DM'd me the one time.
you should DM back.
Oh, I did.
Oh,
Once.
okay. Let's go. W. But no, it's pretty cool stuff. So it's pretty exciting what they have going on, especially that it works with like Ronin tokens. They did have like a test stream where they airdropped viewers some of the wrong token that's on Ronin. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, they'll also like sponsor for gasless transactions if you want to airdrop or if you want to do donate. So that's pretty cool. I think it's a great little mini onboarding for your viewers. If you have within your chat, be like, hey, look, I'm airdropping a token. For those that don't have a wallet set up, they can get set up easily, and it's they can have sponsored gas fees. So pretty cool. I think it'll be a great onboarding process for viewers. So yeah, definitely go check them out. I'll put a link in the description of the video after this so we can have it there. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff being built on Ronin, mainly MMOs like Billy was mentioning. But yeah, I feel
I
like
want that Axie MMO, bro. I
Oh,
want that
dude.
Axie MMO.
It looks
I want it.
I'm so
I
excited.
want it.
Dude, it looks
want it.
so cool. And Carter's not excited about it, bro.
Ow.
I'm not an MMO guy, but I'm gonna definitely play it for sure. It's just
We all gotta
MMOs,
hop on and play for a bit.
MMOs just aren't
That's
harder.
fair. That's
You know what
fair.
I mean?
Yeah.
Fair
Give me
enough. Fair enough.
give me-
I'm
give
a
me an
huge
a-
MMO person.
Give me an Axie first-person shooter. Bet. Give me an
Imagine
Yo,
Axie.
low-key, that would slap.
a little
That
ball.
would slap. Actually, if you're watching,
That
if
would
you're
be
watching,
crazy.
Sign
there's,
me,
there's
bruh.
your next idea.
Dog, I
Like a
got
Plants
mad
vs
ideas.
Zombies type shit, dude.
Exactly. like a zombie shooter, yes. But you're
Yeah.
an Axie. Exactly. Yes.
Make Call of Duty zombies with axes.
That would be crazy.
Bang.
That would be a banger. I would play that every day. Every day.
Imagine the boss is just like a ball of a bunch of zombie axes rolling towards you.
Oh,
Dang.
imagine they like make like a tweet tomorrow. It's like, yo, would y'all want a first-person shooter? And we're like, yo.
And then they're like, we
Yes.
came up with the idea ourselves, and you know.
Seriously?
Really, dude?
We need to get hired by like a game for ideas. I want to just be an idea man, because I have a lot of ideas.
I have a lot of ideas, yeah.
Got like 4.
Okay, it's a little bit, Carter.
That's a start.
Yeah. You'd think you'd have more being the younger one, but
Hopefully- do, I
Ideas
just
are
don't
great.
know.
Execution is everything, though.
that's what the devs are for.
I know, but what if they don't execute it well, and then you're like, this is ass?
I mean, next on to the next devs. They're fired.
Fire!
No, dude, yeah. I always say like props to the devs in Web3 space that are part of projects building like actual things, because it's so hard. It is so hard. Like Web3 is new still. Gaming is already hard enough. Adding that on top of it. So props to these devs that are making it work.
Real.
Because oh man, I'm having so much trouble setting up a Ronin payment option for my website, and I've been trying to do that this past like 3 weeks, and it's so freaking hard. There's just so many things that go wrong, and it's like, dude, that's just a one simple thing, and it's so difficult.
Yeah.
But yeah, props to everyone doing it, because I don't know. I wish I had the knowledge to code and stuff and do dev work. Carter, you should do that, because that is a job that will always be needed. So yeah, yep, okay. I don't know what that means, Carter. I don't know what. Are you the brick wall that I'm talking to?
I don't know.
I'm just saying, if you take up coding, that'd be insane, because dude, so many jobs would want to hire, places would want to hire you for that, because a lot of front end developers are needed for projects, like.
That's true. Yep.
So it's a very, very solid space to get into.
Indeed.
Aside from content creation, you know. Sometimes.
Indeed.
You know. So, but yeah. Any other news that you guys saw on the timeline, dude? I'm trying to think of stuff, but like nothing really happened this week. Portals had Chrono Rush Season 2. That was pretty good. I think I made back a little bit. But it's basically a gamified TGE, which it's honestly been very, very, very well done. I think game projects should look at that as an example to do their TGEs, because Portals is doing a lot good with that right now. So if you haven't checked that out, definitely do. Carter, you know, you missed out.
Dog looking into the sunset.
There's gonna be more seasons with that. There's still more of their token to be generated through that. But yeah, I haven't seen much, dude. I'm scared. I'm scared to see more projects shut down, honestly. It's so sad to see. I hate it because I love this space. So I hate when projects shut down, you know?
Yeah, just 07, you know? 07.
What's oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, Carter, have you seen anything on the timeline that caught your eye or your attention?
I don't think so. Just been seeing the live stream Cabal cook.
True.
Stuff been heating up over there. Billy's been cooking, man. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't done much, but Billy's cooking. You know, Billy's definitely cooking. I think that's it this week. I'm gonna be honest. It's been a very, very long week.
It has. It's been dry.
Long week, and also just nothing happening. So, yeah, that's really all I got. Oh, Magic Eden acquired Slingshot. I know that's pretty cool. I guess.
Oh,
What's Slingshot?
That's probably. Isn't that just it's like an easy way to buy crypto? It's like a.
pretty much.
What would you call
It's
it?
like it's like another vector
Yeah.
Bro,
meme coin trading app.
if I see another
you can
project
buy-
with those
like-
freaking lines as a logo, bro. There's like so many projects that have such a similar logo to that.
Did you see
Welcome
Digi's
to
post
Web3.
today, Billy? Whatever his post was today, Digi's post, his grass, or if you miss
yeah.
grass, not gradient. There we go. Gradient's logo has the lines too.
Did you see my comment on that one?
No, I'm not a comment reader. Hold on, I got you.
look at my comment. I thought it was pretty funny. Maybe I'm just old.
Gradients.
Dog looking into the sunset.
What's
Yeah.
the project that has that? Parallel, bro. Parallel as well. Two
What's wrong with
lines.
Parallel.
Same logo. It's just like oriented differently. A slingshot. Like there's projects with these lines.
You're oriented differently too, so.
That's wild. That's
gotta say, go next.
that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. It's okay. I'm married.
Boo. Go
Okay.
next. Come on.
All right, whatever. You know what, Carter, you're fired. But no, I've also noticed a dip in the content creators in the space. I don't know if you guys have too. At least
People just been quitting. GhostCat was gonna quit last
Okay,
week too.
true.
So is this like a blockchain specific podcast, or can I expand?
Oh, dude, expand.
Okay. So
I like to expand
I do
too.
want to talk about that because as you know, I'm mostly like a Say creator right now, right?
Mhm.
And they have a Kaido leaderboard going on, and what it is for 30 days, people yap and talk, dude. I just want to say, and it's not just Say, but I just see it in Say because I'm there every day.
Mhm.
But the echo chamber that is there and the lack of creativity is insane right now across blockchains. I see it on Solana, I see it on Say, I see it on, even Ronin sometimes, right? Like, I think we've gotten to, and I'm not talking shit, I'm sorry. I want to preface it. I'm just saying, we've gotten to a point in content creation, I think, where honestly now is a good time to start because, like, you have so many things that you can kind of fill the gap on. So many people are leaving, kind of, not taking it as seriously anymore. And that's leaving so many gaps for new people to come in and take it, right? And so I think it's a good and a bad thing, honestly.
Yeah. It's a double-edged sword.
100%.
Carter, what about you?
Sad to see my friends go. I'm not gonna lie, I lost some people that I basically grew up in the space with, and created with for a long time. A lot of people have been going through. It's been like really bad mentally. I don't know if it's just seeing the dips. I don't know. Like after doing content for a long time, man, it definitely gets to you. You burn out. Burnout's not a good thing. You gotta pace yourself. You know what I mean? It's like running. You can't full sprint. A 2-mile run, you can't sprint and then expect to sprint the whole way. You got to pace yourself. So it's sad, but I like what Billy said, man. It's a perfect time for you to enter if you want to just try.
Yeah.
If you ever have a thought about something, try it. No matter if that's
Post it.
yeah, if that's
Like,
content,
go ahead,
if
go
that's
ahead.
like a business, like whatever. I'm just saying, like, just try that thing. You know what I mean? And content's that thing right now for me and for all of us, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And if you're starting content, I'm telling you, don't focus on editing. Don't focus on good thumbnails. Just focus on putting stuff out. Getting that confidence to put yourself out there is what you need to do this in the first place. If you can't be yourself on camera, there's no shot for you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If you're faking it the whole way, if you're trying to put on this persona, this character, you will not make it. People catch on to that like, you know, flies on shit nowadays. You know,
I think
it's sorry. It's like, you know, you gotta just be yourself.
I heard Mr. Beast say this one time, but it's like your first 100 videos aren't gonna be great. They're not gonna even be good, but you just have to post it, and then after the 100th, you look back at like what you can do better. And that's one thing I want to say about like I like about the streamer cabal is because we've all started posting our stuff in there, but we've also all helped each other grow our content in some way. We've all pushed our content one step higher. Like, you know, with adding music to my last video, I feel like it gave it more vibes, I guess. Same thing with Levi. He, you know, shot that video in the chat the night before, and we watched it and made sure, you know, everything was good. That's what I like about it, because we're all homies and we all mess with each other and we all just want to see each other grow, and we all bring something to the table, you know what I mean? And it's not just like, oh, you know, we're all streamers. We're all content creators at the end of the day, and we all bring our own pizzazz to it, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. But no, it's still sad to see. Like you said, it's just everything that's happening. I think this was like a breaking point for a lot of people, especially with the markets. But I mean, we're seeing businesses close down because of what's happening. You know, a lot of projects, and it's crazy. It's just crazy how like one thing affects so many others. You know. Because the markets are all down, you know, because it's getting more expensive to do things. It's, I don't know.
Yeah.
Sad.
And the biggest thing I think is, you know, what Carter said earlier is it's more mental. I think it's a lot of people's first bull cycle, and, you know, they don't know what's happening. They don't know how crypto works, right? And they're going through this for the first time. On top of that, they're now, you know, they may have deals or a job or, you know, some type of work in this space that may not either be paying them enough or paying them as much, or cut them off completely because of market conditions, right? And we see that happening. So I think that's a big reason why people leave, is like the fear of like, oh, it's all over. You know, like I lost my job, market's down, you know? And I think it's important to just power through that, you know? You gotta power through that.
You have to want it.
Like,
you know what? Like
my homie Vapor, and I hope he's okay with me saying this. He's pretty public with it, but he was let go from Soul Sniper like a month or two ago. Reached out to me, was like, hey, I need your help on, you know, just creating content. I want to do my thing. Unfortunately, we never got to the call, but ever since then, I just see him cooking. He got a partnership with BlockBet. He's doing spaces for them. You know, he's getting other jobs. And that's like the definition of just like, don't let these, you know, little things either define you or like define what you're going to do, you know?
Damn, that's crazy.
that was hard.
Yeah.
That was hard, actually, Billy. Yeah, bro. It's like a roller coaster, man. You're gonna hit the dips, you're gonna have the low points, but you just go up. You know, gotta keep pushing. You might take a step back, but you gotta take 3 steps forward.
Unless somebody shot your legs off.
Then you crawl, bro. What? On your hands. Learn how to
Keep going.
handstand. You gotta keep going no matter what, man. You can lose everything, but you gotta keep pushing. You know.
This is true.
It's just what you gotta do, man.
I
Well, it doesn't
haven't
get
looked
better unless you try.
Soul Sniper. I haven't looked too much into them. But
That's-
no, I
love
mean,
Sniper.
dude, even Drip House on Solana, they let go of a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
That
Jupe
was
Just acquired them
I
too,
was gonna say Jupe got it.
yeah, Jupe acquired
them.
them. But man, that was crazy,
which
dude.
I thought was kind of dumb, to be honest.
I don't know
I
what
hope I
the
don't get canceled for saying that, but
No, I mean, I don't see the benefit. I don't see the connection. You know what I mean? Like what?
yeah, me either.
what's the synergy there? Like, you know what I
Well,
mean?
I guess no, I do see the connection because I mean
They're
they
on
do.
Solana.
Well, no, they do contribute or like reward their contributors and like their creators and stuff for posting about Jupe. It's like a leaderboard thing, kind of like Kaido, but like all internally with Jupe. So it makes sense on that side. But like, I just don't see what Jupe as a DeFi team can do for a media team. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Unless they hire on the extra help, which is extra money on top of that, you know? Because,
Yeah.
you know, Drip is cool, but it's been kind of stagnant for a while.
It has,
There
dude,
hasn't
and
been much growth.
I feel
I'm
like it
so
kind of plateaued.
I'm so
Yeah,
mad
exactly.
because
It hasn't gone down or up, but it's kind of
Yeah.
just stayed.
they
Yeah, hit that
You
level.
know?
Where
there was
it's
just
like a
too
J.
much. There's too much. It got way too diluted, and it sucks because I joined, like, I got my project on Drip like too late. You know what I mean? I missed that wave of hype with Drip. You know, where if you got on Drip, you onboarded hell of people. I missed that wave when I got on, but man, yeah, it plateaued, and they're it's just so diluted now. There's just too much. People are
Yeah.
allowed to just put way too much art out there to way too much people, and it kind of is like, okay, what's the point of having this if, like, you know, 30,000 other people have it, you know?
Yeah,
Especially with AI and everyone's just pumping
Yeah,
out
dude,
like
there
10
was
images a day.
so much AI artwork on there from creators. I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
there's
like
no way.
that platform was meant for hand-drawn images and things that took weeks,
Yeah.
you know? Not things that were, you know, pooped out from an AI in 10
Yeah.
minutes, you know?
I I knew it was kind of not over, but like kind of over when they let go of their mobile developer. Cause dude, the mobile app was clean. I was liking it a lot. It was great.
I
And
mean,
they
mobile's their main, you know, their main source.
yeah, so they got rid of their mobile developer and they're no longer doing that. So not a lot of people got to see the Drip app. I was fortunate enough to be able to test it out and stuff, and it was awesome. So that was kind of sad to see. But I don't know what direction they're gonna go now under Jupiter. I don't know. I don't.
I just hope for the best. I mean, Jupe
Yeah.
is a good team, so I'm sure they'll figure it out. But, you know, I just don't see the value in that acquisition. Could have been more of a partnership than an acquisition, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those things. What can they do for Drip? You know,
Yeah.
how does it help
Exactly.
them? You know, I love watching Shark Tank too, and it's one of those things where like one of the sharks, you know, they'll be out, but they like the product. They can't help it go forward. You know, they can't help it grow, and that's understandable. You know, you gotta love it, you gotta understand it, and you gotta know how to expand it. But sometimes it's just like, what? What are they gonna do for it? But we'll
Exactly.
see. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. I hope to see. It's nice to see some new creators into the space, but it's sad to see some going back to that.
It doesn't bother me anymore.
Brick
Honestly.
Billy.
I'm sorry.
no, we
it doesn't.
were trying to farm the sad clip, dude.
I know,
Seriously?
bro. I was gonna
Dang,
start
bro, I told you
crying.
so.
Honestly, that's a better clip for you. That'll get people ruffled.
We're all
They'll be like, "What the
leaving."
Honestly, it's just more of just like everyone's gonna do their own thing. Yeah, it does suck to a degree, but like I've seen so many people come and go. To this point, I'm more just numb to it.
Dang. For me, I like a lot of the creators that I'm close with and follow, like not necessarily talk with them, but that I follow. They're ones that have like been in the space and that haven't left. And now I see a lot leaving. So for me, I haven't like been around creators come and go a lot. I was gonna say I've only seen them come, but that doesn't.
Pause.
That don't really sound too good.
Yeah, it doesn't sound too good. But yeah, I think
well.
I think it'll work out though, like it usually does. There's always these sort of moments where people are, you know, shifting.
Mm-hmm.
See new faces. We get comfortable with those faces.
True. And then like you're a new face to me, thanks to Carter introducing me to the cabal.
Yeah.
A lot of new faces there. Like I didn't know any of you guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I've been
So-
here for a while.
W Carter.
I've known Billy for 2-3 years now.
Since Diamond Fam.
Wow, he's never
Yeah.
mentioned you. That's crazy. Wow, Carter, that's crazy.
Well, I knew Billy for a minute, and then we stopped talking, and then we got reconnected through what was it, Icon?
Oh, Billy. Whoa, what happened there? Ooh,
Nothing, it was just
I
we
just
went our
dropped
sep-
out of the space for a while. I
Yeah,
was
we just
dealing
went our
with,
separate
like, work
ways.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, my first kind of break.
What the heck? Hold on. All right. What the heck happened there?
That's crazy, dude. You.
Can we wait? What the heck was that, dude?
Hold on.
Hold on.
Yo, you have my mic disabled. Nice job. On the Twitch thing, you
No,
have to tell them.
I know. Because I only want the VC from the Discord. What the heck was that? Why did it close out?
I don't know, but we keep going. Yeah.
We keep going. Billy, you should be able to come up in the VC stage, by yourself. You have the role. Yeah, I don't know.
See. What
Discord-
the fuck happened?
Dude, Discord rugged us. It just kicked us all out of the freaking VC. That was weird.
I thought I got kicked. I thought Ghostcat kicked me for a
No,
second.
it
as a
ended.
joke.
The whole stage like ended. Like I didn't click anything. Like it just ended itself. That was weird.
I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm Billy. We missed your whole. like,
Yeah,
what-
we missed up. We. As
No,
soon as you
all I
started,
said was, I took a break from Web3 when I left the Diamond Fam, and then just focused on Web2 stuff and just lost contact with a lot of people. Carter being one of them. A lot of the people in the Diamond Fam, and
Damn.
I took a couple breaks,
Yeah.
which
then he came
but-
back, and look
every time I come back,
who we talked to.
Every
it's
time I
always because
come.
I gotta focus on something else if I leave. There's always more pressing matters.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. That's cool. I might be taking a break soon. We'll see. Like, don't look at the camera like that, Carter. That's crazy. That's crazy.
He said he wasn't gonna quit. Here we go.
I'm not
It's the start
quitting.
of it.
I'm not. I love Web3, dude. I'm so passionate about it. I don't think I could ever
Okay.
fully quit. Even if I'm just a standby user, I will never.
You're gonna
quit
say
'cause-
that, and then it's gonna be a year until I see you again and see the podcast again, and then you're gonna be like, "Yo, I wasn't gonna quit, dude." It's gonna be that. I'm telling you exactly what is gonna happen.
No, I think I will. I will still do the weekly podcast. Like that's gonna be the thing I want to keep up with because I said I would when I started the podcast. I said I would never quit the podcast, so I can't. Or else now I'm lying, and I can't lie. So weekly
I guess we
podcast.
don't lie here. I guess we don't lie. It's fun. Yeah, but no, I mean, I hope you stay here, man. But like, I don't know, man. I was expecting this week you would be gone, to be honest, just because how you were talking some of those days. I'm like,
It's-
oh yeah, it's GG. It's your
it's
cook.
just
You're
a-
leaving the space.
Accumulation of everything that's happened. I mean, I'm surprised I didn't quit when my PC got hacked, bro. I got like, that was the end. That was rock bottom. Not gonna lie, I really was. I lost.
Don't mind me
every-
asking, what's happened recently that's making you kind of want to take this break?
It's just not like, you have goals and you have things in mind that you want to accomplish, and sometimes it just doesn't meet that. And at the end of the day, I gotta focus on like IRL stuff that happens, and if Web3 can't accomplish that for me, then I gotta focus on other things.
Okay.
But no, I still want to do the podcast weekly. We're gonna keep up with that, obviously, but I just gotta make some changes, and we'll see what has to be taken out of my content. But yeah,
It's been fun knowing you on the podcast, man.
That's crazy. You're the third co-host, like I said, bro. We had Joe Boy, then he stopped doing content, and then we had Piefly. I don't know what happened to Piefly.
I talked to Piefly recently.
Where is Piefly, that bastard?
He's just not talking to you, gang. Also, I'm waiting for my $100.
That's
I remember
crazy.
that bet.
Wait,
You don't remember?
Yeah, I remember the bet. It was like who would show up.
Who would show up more? I'm ahead by like 5 by now.
No, that's crazy.
My tally's 5. His is 0.
Yeah.
So.
And it was just to see who would be late, and this bro hasn't even shown up. No, that's wild. I miss Piefly, bro, because I haven't seen his content for like over a week, so I was getting
He
scared.
really hasn't. He got sick, and then we were talking in the group chat, and I helped him with some graphic stuff recently.
Mhm.
Like he literally had me make a graphic for him so he could stream it, and I've never seen it posted.
Yeah, I was getting
And this
like
was on Tuesday.
I'm getting like worried. I'm like, yo, is Piefly just gonna cold turkey it? Because I miss his streams. I watch his streams a lot.
Well, I know he hasn't streamed in a minute, or I don't think he's gonna quit, but I know someone else that's gonna quit. I don't think they want me to say, but I'll tell you after.
Okay. Better not be Billy.
No, it's not Billy.
Okay.
I don't think Billy's quitting. I hope not. Cause dang, bro, I'm cooked, man. I'm just gonna be sitting here with no friends, no Ghost Cat, no Billy, no Piefly, like no this other dude. Like, what am I gonna do?
You'll have Bus.
Oh, this other dude.
I can't say the name at the moment.
No, but that was just crazy. It's
I
like
haven't-
you're making it seem like you care so much, but that you call him by this other dude.
No.
Yeah, man.
Man, I'm so sad that this other dude is about to leave.
Forgets his name.
It's like that dude you met at the beginning of the party. You just forgot his name. You're like, damn, I like that guy, but I forgot his name.
Oh, then, yep.
It do be like that sometimes. But no, I mean, like I haven't seen Lunarity post at all either.
Bro, he said that he was back, and then
And then he left.
he posted one video, and then he left.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
I gotta like, what? Are you raising your hand, bro? Carter.
Yeah, it's his face. Did you see what people turned into?
What did they turn into?
Some new thing. I left the Discord, but it's like Pole fans or something. It's like a whole meme coin thing now.
What the heck?
It changed from a streaming betting platform to they started building this meme coin thing. I left the Discord because I'm like, yeah, this is a joke. And Igor left the team and everything, bro. It's crazy.
Oh man, I mean, dude, they went in a completely different direction. Like they wanted feedback, and I think we all gave them good feedback, and they just kept. I don't know. I knew the betting system wasn't going to be long term or last, because like that you cannot sustain that, for a streaming service.
No.
Like their original idea was so good. I think it would have been super unique for the space. But I
And
don't
they
know.
kicked Carter. They kicked Carter off because these scammers said that I was.
That was
faking
crazy.
bets.
That was crazy.
And then they ended up getting kicked off the platform for having their friends
cheat.
scam the bets.
Yep.
And
I told them
never
that's-
got an apology.
I told them too before they even like took you off. I was like, dude, these dudes like have been, yeah, like I don't know. Yeah, they messed up.
Then they also lost 64, which was one of their biggest betters, because they kicked me off. They lost. Piefly didn't. Piefly did stay there. He told me he
stayed.
wasn't gonna say what he did.
No, bro flourished. I'm not gonna lie, he was flourishing on there. He was getting like 30 viewers on his streams.
No, he was. Yeah. It's okay. I respect it. Bro was getting a bag.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Like I feel like after they kicked Carter, it all went downhill. If I'm being honest. If I'm looking at the timeline right here, it's just.
I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, that's true, because they also like they messed up with who they were gonna focus on to build their project.
They focused on the literal scammers more than the people that were actually cooking. I had the most bets on their platform, and they go, you know what? We're gonna kick you off because you had some scammers say that you tried to fake a bet for the first time ever.
Yeah.
Let's kick you off. And then it peaked, and it went.
Yeah.
But yeah, Igor's cool. I like Igor. He's a good guy to me.
Oh, you know what sucks too? I used probably my last card I had with Blurp. Used my last card with them to set up a call between Blurp and people. I'm mad about that.
Send a call up with me.
I mean, I like I said, I probably used my last card.
No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I use Blurp. Blurp's cool. I like. Blurp.
Yeah, so kind of mad about that, but yeah, it's crazy to see the space. People come and go, but oh well. What are the projects you guys are most excited about in the space? Top three.
Top three projects.
Yep.
Number one. There's not many projects I'm hyped about, to be honest, gang. I'm not gonna lie.
At least three?
Nah, I'm bullish on myself, and that's really it. Livestream Cabal. I'm bullish on the Livestream Cabal.
Okay, that's a project.
Number two, I'm bullish on Icon. Number three,
project.
I'm bullish on Icon Gaming.
That's
four,
the same thing. That's the same thing. We'll just okay.
Number four, I'm bullish on the new Icon Gaming intern because they're doing my job for me. I've had that. They've done more on that account than I have in the last 4 months. Number five, I'm bullish on Claynosaurs. I think they're cool, but what market they're going for, I don't think their NFTs are going to be like popping. Number six.
Wait. What did you say?
I'm bullish on Claynosaurs, but like they're going for a little children's like kind of IP, and I don't think that's gonna cook because little children really can't buy NFTs that are worth 16 Solana, $1,600 right now. So that's the only thing I'm iffy about. Number six, Abstract. Number seven, I guess Moondance. I guess.
Wow.
Number eight.
It's crazy.
Number eight, myself again. Okay, go ahead, Billy.
All right, Billy. To keep it on topic, I said top 3 game projects in the Web3 space. All right, I know Carter went off.
Gaming projects.
Carter went off on a little tangent there. Went up to 8. You know. So
one gaming. It was Icon Gaming.
Moondance was another one. Wow! Don't you dare do that. All right, Billy.
Crazy. Top 3 gaming projects. Like I said, I'm not like huge into Web3 gaming yet. I'm still diving into it with Ronin and whatnot, but Axie is definitely one of them. I'm gonna have to shout out a Say game called Archer Hunter. That one's pretty freaking fun. And then what are you waiting for?
I don't know what he's waiting for.
What about top 3 gaming creators?
No, we're not even done with the games.
And then I would say the third one, and this is in no particular order. Third one, I would say probably Playland because I've played it. You know, I've actually physically played
Forgotten
it.
Playland.
Yeah.
That was fire. That's a fire game.
But honorable mention, that's not gaming, but I will always mention Cyberfrogs because I love Cyberfrogs.
That's your PFP, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What chain is Cyberfrogs on?
Salami.
Nice.
Yeah.
The old soul. I guess my top 3 portals, obviously, Star Atlas, and I'm gonna say Moondance. My own project. One day it's gonna fail.
Your own project's got to be up there, man.
People are gonna say I told you so, but I'm gonna get there. Anyway, Carter, do you want to go back and like mention 3 gaming?
I didn't hear gaming. I heard
Okay.
top 3 Web3 projects.
Okay.
I think you misclicked there.
I think I
but-
did misclick, but I thought I automatically I thought you would assume it would be gaming projects, but that was my bad.
Dang, you misclicked the wrong voice mod button, bro.
Okay.
Number 1, I like portals. I really do like portals. But Bus decided to make a tweet while I was in school that he was coming for my fleet on Corona Rush. I had the co-founder coming after me of the game. That's wild. Number 2.
Bro, he destroyed you. You're not getting any token right now. That's why I told you to.
Gang, I didn't even jump on Chrono Rush this whole season. I didn't touch that game. I'm bullish on it.
What do
Didn't
you
touch
mean?
it though because I'm like,
You're there.
I haven't jumped on.
But
I jumped on season 1 for 2 days,
Oh yeah.
and then that's it.
Yeah. So you were there. So.
Oh, that's cool. I got destroyed though. You know, like, number 2. I like Forgotten Playland. Excuse me. Forgotten Playland. I'm bullish on. And number 3.
Forgotten Playland's your top 3?
Yeah, I love Forgotten Playland. I like Archer Hunter too, but I don't want to copy that one because I feel like I'm glazing Billy there. Oh, Mini Royale Nations. I'm kidding. That game died. I don't know actually. I don't know what my number. I guess we can throw Moondance in there. I was gonna throw that in an honorable mention, but
Wow.
I like Moondance a lot actually. I'm bullish on the TCG. I can't lie.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I got one more final update coming for the TCG for the formatting. And then I also implementing one major gameplay mechanic that's gonna really like help people or give people more strategy based like gameplay with their hand and their characters. Yeah. Cool stuff. It's been an hour. Billy said he had to leave on the dot. He's got some plans that I do not want to hinder. So we're going to end episode 40 there. Billy, if you'd like to join next week, just let me know. Love to have you back. You have great opinions in the space. Yeah, if you want to be co-host, let me know.
Dude comes on one episode and gets offered to go a co-host. It took me about 5. So new record, I guess.
No, I'm just kidding. Carter's been an awesome co-host. He's been showing up, except last week, the naps,
I missed my alarm totally. I swear it didn't go off.
I still have
dead.
to. I gotta update that thumbnail because I had you guys on the thumbnail and everything. Also, Carter, you posted the wrong thumbnail for today, but that's okay.
I don't care, dude. You skipped episode 39. What are you talking about?
I still did it. It was a solo run. So yeah, but no, we'll be back next week. We'll do something special for 50. Yeah, Billy, let me know. Maybe we can get some more people from the streaming cabal on here. But I wanna
throw something up in there.
All right, bet. Let's go. Probably want to highlight some Ronin projects next week. I might start focusing a little more. I gotta find a niche, honestly. I know I said I'm gonna take a chill pill with content. Might be doing less, but Carter, what do you?
Billy has to leave, bro.
Yeah, Billy has to leave.
Funny.
All right, we're gonna be heading out now. W stream, W Billy, W Carter. Thank you guys for hopping on today. Any last words? Anything you guys got going on this week that you want to mention?
I'm
Stream Cabal.
Streaming Cabal. We'll put the link in the description.
That's it.
All right.
Nah, yeah, I'm just streaming tonight. Yep, streaming every single day as usual. That's about it. Yep. Also, live stream Cabal.
Live stream Cabal. We'll add that link in the. What the hell? Why is it kicking us off of the live stream, dude? Bro. Okay, well, we're gonna end the stream here anyway, but I don't know why the Discord kicked us out. That was weird.